Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are racing in Super Formula Light in Sao Paulo at Interlagos. And this is a track that I absolutely love. And we have qualified P15, and this is going to be one of the best ride. So green light, here we go, and we have got a pretty decent start. And there is already cars crashing, and one of the car is flying on top of us, but somehow we have no damage on the car and we are still in this Grand Prix, and I think we have gained 4 or 5 positions on just turn one on the start finish stage, and we have a
Alright,
pretty
Reno, don't get mad
decent
when I
run
send it
in
in on
on
you.
both of these guys, but I think we are going to get boxed in and we have no place to go, but the guy
Clear on the left.
backs out of
Right side.
that run and we have the inside line and
On the
we are
left.
going to make another place, and
Clear on the
we
right.
are up to P7 in less than a lap, starting from P15. All the chaos, all the mayhem,
What the
somehow
fuck?
we
What is your
avoid
problem,
everything
dude?
and we are up to P7.
Getting forced to your line in turn 4, that's my problem.
And you can see there is a group who we are catching already and we are gaining on them, but we have settled into the
Oh,
race,
please,
and
dude.
let's try to look at the
No,
replay
I
and see
understand.
what happened on the turn 1 lap 1 chaos. And you can see that he just went across me. In the replay you can see he was went across me, but in the race I saw that he flew by me, and you can see we are making that move on 2 cars, and pretty simple overtake I would say, but we have gained a lot of place. Jump into lap 2,
You're in the top
and
10.
you can see there is a car who is into the off the road and he joins right beside us. We will have to leave him a space. We have to dip our in into the grass because he was not leaving us a lot of racing room, and we are still in this race and we are at P6, and you can see we are catching the guys in front, and one guy has had a wide movement. Now he's attacking the guy in P4 and they are going side by side and they avoid contact, but the guy right in front of us, Richard, is really slow. We will have to take avoiding action. We bottom out and we lock our tires. This gives the guy in Audi livery car to make a move on us. We are still on his outside and we will try to make a move on the outside. Hopefully he gives us racing room, but he has the inside, so he will take the position away from us. We are back to P7, but if we are able to get a pretty good exit on this start finish straight, we will be able to overtake him right here because we are running a low downforce, low drag setup, and you can see we are just pulling and pulling and pulling. We have the overspeed on him, and you can see we are going to make him pass on him before the start finish straight, and I think we will be able to complete the overtake on him, but we will have to leave some space for him because
You got a straight car
he
on
is
the
still
left.
there, but
Clear.
we have made able to make the move, and
The next
P1
car's the
right
leader.
in front
Thank
of
you,
us has
man. Thank
crashed.
you.
So there goes another driver, and we have gained 2 positions, and we are on P4. Let's watch the replay. As you can see, we were on the outside. We had to leave him room. He locked up his brake, and we made the move stick without having a lot of contact. And you can see here P1 and P2 are fighting, and P2 is going pretty aggressively and he has the inside line and he makes the move stick, lates on the brake, but P1 decides to attack him and he takes too much of curbs and he is into the barriers and he almost takes out the another car. Just like that, we are now in the race for podium. On the very next lap you can see we are in the slipstream of Richard and we are zero point 0.2 of a second behind, and you know that we have a very less dry car, and you can see we have to take the inside line this time. We will have to brake later than him and make the move stick, and we broke
The car in
almost at the
P1
similar
just
pace,
set
but
the
we
back
had the
one
more
caution.
confidence and we had made the move, and we also
Nice
have a
car.
run on
Reece has
P2
taken the lead.
and we will have
On
to
your
jump out
left
of
with
his
an
slipstream because he
infinity
was
nice
pretty slow
car on
and
the
he
left.
tries to
Right side. You're
take
in
the
fourth
outside line and
position.
we
Keep
jump
to
to
the
the
left.
inside line and we have the overrun on
Clear on
him
the
and
right.
we will
Right
have the
side.
inside and
Still
we
there.
are going to make
Clear.
the move stick on him, and we are on lap 4 from P15 to P2, and you can see we are only couple of tenths slower than P1. So I'm pretty confident in the
Left
clean
car
air we
side.
will be able to catch up
Clear.
to P1, but this P2 current right behind the McLaren livery is making our life difficult. He is jumping here and then trying to make moves. There
Car on
should
your
be a
left.
move.
Clear
I
on the left.
This is going to be very tricky for us. We will have to be careful because he's trying to scare us off. And you can see he's trying to make a move on the inside, but he decides not to make a move, and he almost spun and takes us out. And you can see we are on the radio saying, "What the hell is going on with you?" Let's take a look on these moves. First, we took down P3, simple overtake on the inside, and we had an amazing exit. As you can see, P2 is pretty slow to turn 3, and we had the run on him, and he took the inside line, and we jumped to the outside line, and we just pulled away in the clean air and were able to make a move on him. But he was pretty aggressive with his overtaking. He was trying to make a move where there shouldn't be a move. You can see he right before the braking zone he decides to switch lines, and that imbalance made him lock up everything, and he just almost collected us with him. Our race was going to be ruined in a few laps. Now all we have to do is put our head down and catch P1, because I know we have a lot of pace and we have a lot of time in our hand. We have almost 25 minutes to catch him and make a move. After 15 minutes of straight up hot lapping, we have caught up to P1. Now we have to sit behind him and know where he is slower than us. And after a couple of laps, I am ready to take the place away from him. And you can see we are in his slipstream. We are zero point 0.1 of a second behind. He is faster
Car
than
on
us.
your
So
left.
this
Stay
will
on the
be
right.
a little tricky to overtake him. We have the fastest lap
Still there
by
on
3
your
tenths,
right.
and we have taken the
Clear.
position away from P1, and
You're in
we have
third.
made the move
Car
stick.
on your left.
But we are leaving him enough of racing
Keep to
room
the
so that
right.
we don't collide. He is on the outside. We will
Clear.
have the run, and we have the P1 spot. And now the hard part start, because this guy is not slow. He will try to take his place back, and this is the place. As you guys know, I make a lot of mistakes. But first, let's look at the replay. You can see we had the overrun on him, and we were little too cautious defending the inside line. But as you can see, he locked up. So this was a pretty good decision on our part, leaving the space on the inside so that he does not take us out from this race. Now we have P1 position. All we have to do is just finish the race in P1, but it is easier said than done. As you can see, he has
Car
the run
right.
on him. We are defending the inside line, and he
Keep to
is
the
on the
left.
outside. He left us
Clear
a
on the
lot
right.
of racing room, and we are right back to P2, but we are in a slipstream, and we have
Car on your
a
left.
pretty decent exit out of P3, and you
Still
can see
there
we
on your
are
line.
right alongside him. And going into
Stay on the right. Clear
P3,
on the
we
left.
will be able to make a move on him, and we are back to P1. This guy is making our life very hard and making this race win, if we win this race, pretty sweet for us. Let's look at the replays and see what happened. As you can see, he is in a slipstream, and he is reaping the benefit of the slipstream. We were extra defensive, and he made the move stick on the outside and left us a lot of racing room, a lot of respect. And you can see we will have a great run on him from P turn 2 to turn 3, and we have the less draggy setup. So you can see a car on the straight is just like a rocket, and we are almost a car length in front of him before entering P3, and we had taken back the position that we lost.
You got a bit
Now
of
he is
time left.
back for
Fuel
round 3,
left.
and he is again in a slipstream, and we have less then 5 minute, yeah, almost 5 minute, we have to defend our position for straight up 3 laps, and we are again going aggressive on the inside line, and he tries to switch to the inside line, but we didn't give him space. So this time he will not have the run on us, and we will hold on to the position. I think he is again side by side with us, but I think we are going to hold on to the position. We will defend the inside line, and hopefully we will make the move stick. And we are pretty brave in blocking him and taking the outside line, and we run wide, and he also run wide. We are giving everything for the race win. Time to round 4
One more good
on
lap.
lap
Car on.
20, and he's again on the outside, and this is the white flag. We are
Keep to the
still
left.
racing for the race win on the very
You're on the
last lap,
right. The
and
car
we
is clear.
have
Two. Just
him
step
covered,
right
but
to
I
track.
think he will get another chance to overtake on
27.5.
us,
Left
and
side.
he
Still
is
there. Hold
half
your
a car
line.
length right in front of us.
Still there.
I think he has made the move stick, but look at our top speed. We are just gaining back,
Okay,
lost
on the
time on
left.
him, and we have the inside line. We just have to make
Clear
it
on the
stick
right.
and just place a car on the apex and park it over there, because there are not a lot of overtaking places left. Let's look at the replay. You can see white flag waving the start of last lap, and we are still going side by side through turn 1. And we had a pretty bad exit, and he had a pretty amazing exit. And if he was also on a less draggy setup, he would have won this race, but we had the less draggy setup, and we were able to pull back on him on the straight, and we made the move stick. And all we have to do is have a pretty decent exit on to the
Down
last
about
turns,
one lap of
and
fuel
we
left.
will win this race. But this is only 0.2 second of a second behind. I don't think so he will be able to make a move. The checkered flag will be coming out anytime soon. Just praising him on the good driving, and we have done it, guys. We have run a race in Sao Paulo,
You
just
won.
being a true
You
Max
drove a
fan
great race.
and winning the race. Thank you, guys. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.